the most important case involving life that's made its way to the U.S. Supreme Court since 1992. And I think that now that everybody's had some time to digest the oral argument yesterday.
I think Breyer came out of the chute saying right away, well, there are stare decisis. Why should we change this? So he's not going to change his mind. But the questioning that was posed by the other justices indicate a shift in my direction that is pro-life. I've listened to it very carefully. I actually listened to it twice, Jordan, because I wanted to be sure that I was hearing what I heard right. And I'm very impressed with the way the court is, I think, going to proceed. You can't predict, but it looks like that we are going to get a favorable result somehow.
As I continue to reflect on the arguments, I'm really left with the takeaway that the left is just out of merited arguments on this. And so they're resorting to, attacks, and they're resorting to ideological positions. I keep coming back, Jordan, to that exchange that Justice Sotomayor had where she said, look, the lower courts have never been able to find a legal expert that thinks that viability happens before 23 or 24 weeks, like we thought back in the 70s when Roe was considered. Jordan, the American people know there are literally scores of human beings walking the planet, talking, walking, breathing, who were born before that point. And, I think, Jordan, if you'll indulge me, one of the reasons I keep coming back to that exchange, it was less than a year ago that our family provided care for one of these babies. She's now over a year old. She's in an adoptive family. She was born before that point of viability. So for Justice Sotomayor to sit up on the bench and to lecture the attorneys that no one could possibly dream that viability begins before this point, Jordan, she's not just, wrong in her opinion. She is wrong on the facts.
People that are arguing that viability is the line are the same people that argue you should be able to kill a baby up till full term, and maybe sometimes even after they're born. So this point of them saying, oh, yes, viability is absolutely the standard, they don't even believe that. They think it should be way past viability. And then you have Justice Blackmun, who actually wrote the opinion in Roe v. Wade, and he's even admitted that the viability line is completely arbitrary. That baby has an interest in life before viability and after viability, and the mother's interests don't change before or after viability. So it's just an arbitrary point that the court has laid out, and it's, again, completely unconstitutional, and it needs to be changed.
Technology and science have come a very long way. There's in utero surgeries. There are, again, what they can do and how they can preserve and protect life and save life so early on in pregnancies is unbelievable. And those were advancements made in the last 50 years.